Hey boys, welcome to a bit more of a discussion about the Origin style trailer that we recently saw. I'll probably just play that in the background while I talk about a few things since that. So the first point I want to bring up, and I didn't talk about this in the first video I made, and that is the fact that there is going to be an English commentator. The commentators are Andrew Voss, like usual, the other mainstay. I'm very happy about that. Andrew Voss is still my favorite commentator. I think he does an excellent job with rugby league games. You know, he gets excited, and you know, he puts a good amount of effort into it. And then the English guy is Andrew Hemmings. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Hopefully I got that right. But Andrew Hemmings, I heard him like during the trailer. Oh, it's not really a trailer, but you know what it is. And I have heard him before. I don't know if he's liked in the English community or whatever, but I gotta say, it's really good to see an English commentator. I don't know how they're gonna work it. Obviously, during this little teaser there, they both commentated over the game, but I don't know if there's gonna be an option to turn one of them off during the game, or they'll both be playing during Super League and NRL games. I know some people brought up the fact that an English commentator commentating Origin, it's ridiculous, but it's fucking video game. Get over it. Honestly, it doesn't matter really. Vossi, yeah, it's just one of those nitpicks. I think it's much better the fact that there's an English commentator now. If he has to commentate Origin games, who cares, really? It's not a big deal. You can always turn the commentary off, but it's a good thing because it finally, gives the Super League guys something, because pretty much every rugby league game to date, they've only got Australian commentators, and that makes sense because it's an Australian company that's made it. It's obviously up to England and one of their guys to actually put their hand up and come over and do it, so it's good that they do have an English commentator, so the Super League games actually have a little bit more of a home ground seam to them, and then also just generally, I think it's good for a change. He might get annoying. I don't know. He might get a little bit annoying, but I think it's good for a change. I think Phil Gould. I can't stand Phil Gould, so I'm glad he's gone. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I think it's very good. It's a step in the right direction. I know people always talk about wanting more commentators and sideline commentators and all that, but it's not going to happen. Trust me. So I'm happy with Vossi and this English commentator. The couple other things I want to bring up. I think the overall consensus is that people are pretty happy with this little teaser, but there are a lot of people. There's still that group of people that are just shitting on what they saw, and it's so infuriating to me. I gotta be honest. Just some of the comments, really. Some of the comments are fucking mind-boggling. So a couple of little things, right? People are complaining about Milford wearing the number 1 jersey, when you see them lining up, and when they show the teams. That's a little bug, obviously. Obviously, that's gonna be fixed. What do people think? They're fucking idiots? I mean, yeah, it's not the best look. Obviously, if they had the time again, they would have fixed that before they showed it, but obviously slipped through the cracks, and it got out. They obviously know it's there, and it's not gonna be like that in the game. I don't know why people nitpick those little tiny things. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be fixed in the game, but that's one thing people are complaining about. The other main thing I keep seeing, which is making no sense to me, is people are saying that this is the gameplay shit. This wasn't a gameplay trailer. There was no gameplay whatsoever. And something that's funny to me is that the people that obviously hate on every rugby league game, they sort of they post a comment rugby league or whoever it is, Big Ant have now just focused their attention on making the player faces look good. Now the gameplay shit. They obviously can't say that the players look like shit and the game looks garbage, so they have to hate on something. And apparently the gameplay is shit, even though we have not seen any gameplay. There was not one single bit of gameplay. I know people are saying like the animations where they're running out are weird. I've rewatched that Origin teaser a few times now. The animations where they run out are not weird. They're not anything notably bad. I think they look fine. You see Darius Boyd like doing the high knees there. You see a few guys, stretching the arms around. Like, it looks fine. It looks it looks nice and smooth. I don't know what people are complaining about there. Another issue people seem to be having is the bodies. The player models are not very good. I think they look pretty decent. Like, if you look at like the players lining up, like a good shot is where you can see behind the Queensland Origin players. You can really tell, like, Dylan Napa much taller than a few other guys, and just the body heights and body shapes I think are pretty well done. Like, I don't know, I think people just have these ridiculous expectations, and yeah, this video was just sort of to, I don't know, I just wanted to make this video because just reading some of the comments was just triggering me so bad. Just people just saying that this is like Rugby League Live 3 with better faces. It just makes no sense. All I'll say is, now, people might accuse me of just, ass kissing Big Ant or the Rugby League, or this Rugby League game, but, it all comes, like, I'm just saying to people, there's no point in judging the gameplay when we haven't seen one single piece of gameplay. Once we see some gameplay, once we see a trailer, when we see some actual, like, live gameplay, then you can make all the assessments about the gameplay you want. Obviously, you should still probably wait until you see a fair bit before you make your assessment, but if you want to make your judgment after seeing a trailer or a couple of minutes of gameplay, then that's your option. You can do that, but it's just so ridiculous to make these judgments when we haven't seen anything yet. And if the gameplay is shit or whatever, I mean, dude, I won't like stick up for it. Like, I know the game is gonna be good, so I'm not worried by it. But it's just, you gotta at least give it a chance. Like, I don't understand the people that hate on the game. Like, don't you want the game to be good? Like, I just don't get it. But that's this video. I just wanted to talk about a few things here, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, and I'll see you guys next time.